Many times we see that our career after marriage goes skyrocketing. It goes great places and one wins a lot of awards, gets a lot of name and fame, comes into a lot of money and prosperity. How does that happen? Is the spouse lucky? Obviously the spouse has to be lucky. But then is that a combination in your chart that is working? Yes, there is. Akshay Kumar started out working as a waiter in foreign countries, and then he also in a very strong manner was struggling in the industry, did get his name and fame. But what happened after marriage was phenomenal, was legendary. He did quite well for himself after marriage to Twinkle Khanna. Does that chart for him show that? Yes, it does. We'll see his chart and a couple more in this upcoming video. So, when we are talking about Akshay Kumar, just let's look into his chart. What does his chart say? In his chart, you see that there is Mercury sitting in at 5 degrees in its own sign of Virgo. And many of us would say that Mercury is exalted here. Well, Mercury, to be very honest, gets exalted in Hasta Nakshatra. In this chart, it is placed in Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra. And the best part about the Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra is that its Shakti is Chayani Shakti. So what does this word and what does this Shakti mean? It means that the power of prosperity, wealth and all the other beautiful things after marriage. So one marriage can also mean here, I would say that if you are steady with each other, you are very honest to each other and you are comfortable going straight, you do have a love, affection and respect for each other as a partner, then this is also a marriage of sorts. So you will see that you will go great places once this nakshatra starts taking place in life. Now in Akshay Kumar's chart, we find that it is Mercury, which is the lord of the 11th house of spouse and child. So it all the more cements the fact that this Mercury has the ability for him to, bringing in lot of prosperity as soon as he is getting married or in a very strong, faithful, steady relationship. There is another chart that you can look into and that is of Rajiv Gandhi. Rajiv Gandhi has his Mars in Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra, and though he did not want to take up politics as his career, he did so after his marriage and after his brother passed away and was quite successful, became a name and fame after that. In fact, right from his marriage, he got his name and fame. It may not have been in a very good way, but he came into limelight. Let's look into the chart of Cherry Blair, a person who did not want to get married to Tony Blair, but once she got married to him, that name and fame and that first lady that she became, long after marriage she did, but that name and fame and the association was great for her. So this nakshatra of Uttara Phalguni, there are many more examples that we can quote here, and there are, I mean, if you look into the charts, you will find many examples where we find that people after marriage have attained a status. Well, different planets work in a different manner. Mercury gives instant results, Mars gives results with passion, Saturn gives results at a later time, whereas you will see that Jupiter gives you good results when placed in this nakshatra. Sun in its own nakshatra, even if it is moving towards debilitation, gives you a partner who is ethical and elevates your status up there. So this nakshatra is one of the beautiful nakshatras with its Shakti of bringing prosperity in life after marriage.